before. Now he's trapped up there.
Well, I've seen it in the past here where everybody tries to get to
turn
the
one. Big crash. Well, that didn't take long, did it?
Caution is out.
Oh, yeah.
I think they'll come in here crashing. The 19 gets boxed up. The 41 hits the brakes, and there's nowhere to go.
Nope.
Chain reaction. Looked like Chad Blunt possibly in the 34 car got into the back of Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 8.
From Clint Boyer.
Front of you, slow it down, slow it down. Whoa, whoa, stop right there. Don't go forward.
Right in the back of Travis Quaffle.
Pretty hard lick on that car.
All right, stay working on.
Kyle Petty piling into the Schwann's car with its Victory Junction cam. Robbie Gordon, we mentioned, involved. Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Those are the 3 best cars.
The one that's getting a little impatient is the 26, Jamie McMurray. Just made a big dive into turn 3. And a spin is the 32, Quappel, who was involved in the first caution. And now he'll go a lap down.
I think you're just going to see Quappel go down here and lose it.
Ooh.
It's a safer barrier, but DW, he was at the back of the field. He was one of those cars where he could already look in the rearview mirror and already see the leaders coming.
Second caution of the day, just 14 laps into the DirecTv 500 for ninth.
Jeff Gordon's in trouble down turn 4. Got a right front down, I think. I think he's got a right front tire down.
Definitely looks like a tire down. Caution is out. That is a big break for him.
Get up, Bird. Take it easy there. Take it easy on the rim right now.
See him right here, coming down through the middle of the corner back here in the screen. You see him take off. He doesn't hit the wall. He gets it woed up because it blew. It actually went down right in the center of the corner, right the slowest part. So he was able to keep it off the wall.
So far, he's still on the lead lap, but that may not last.
I don't know if he can. Yeah, I think he's going to be okay.
If Matt Kenseth, our points leader in the 17 car, remember he started back in the 16th position. He's just being quiet back there, running his own pace, but right now he is up into the top 10.
Oh!
And around goes Biffle. Biffle was trying to get past Jeff Burton, and Kenseth was there.
I don't know if maybe Biffle will have to take a look at it.
These cars were all battling for position.
Car is really hurt. Now watch him come off here. The Biff gets a little loose off of there, and they make his right front tire hits the 31's left rear tire, and it causes him to spin out. So he gets loose right there. He's underneath him, and then they just made contact off that corner. I had that happen to me before. Kind of knocks the steering wheel right out of your hands if you're in the 16.
This has been a typical Greg Biffle 2006 right here.
Dick Berggren.
Yeah, Biffle has had just a terrible, terrible year so far. Just seems as if every racetrack something happens to him. He's just been on the radio and told the crew that we're done for the day, but his crew chief, Doug Richards, said bring it in. They want to take a look at the car, fix it if they can, send him out, make some laps. They need the points.
Well, the right rear is shoved way, way forward on the car now. It looks like they bent the rear end housing to me.
Reason, their Blue Origin organization, which is trying to endure human presence in space and also work on commercialized passenger launching systems to go into outer space and visit the moon. They paid a visit to Penske Racing to look at their organizational setup because 2 years ago, Jeff met Roger Penske as we got spin on the racetrack, Mike.
Turn 3, David Stremme has gone around.
Racing with Ryan Newman in the 12, Kenny Schrader in the 21.
Whoops. Looked like Kenny was going down when Stremme was coming up.
Typical Martinsville.
Left front, right rear. Not good. That was just one of those deals, almost like it was almost like if Stremme was saying, I'm going to go up to the outside, you go to the inside.
Definitely Kenny Schrader was going down, there's no question.
Tell you, sometimes you get confused on the hand signals. The driver will be pointing one way or another, and you think he means you're supposed to go that way, and he's saying he needs to go that way. Somebody does it. Casey Kane started it. Spotters start telling their drivers, Kane's making time on the leader running high. Try running high. And the next,
Oh, Burton and Busch.
Man.
Caution's out.
That was a battle for position. Just going off into turn 3 right here.
I think it's actually, is it 3 or 1? Turn 3?
Burton on the 31 on the outside. The 2 car just moved up the racetrack.
Tried to drive in underneath them hard enough to get the position, and he just got into him.
Then pit road is a very busy place. Jeannie Zalasko.
Yes, it is for one.
Contact in turn 3 between 2 former teammates, Joe Nemechek and Scott Riggs.
Boy, watch the leaders coming here. There's Jimmy Johnson. Here comes Tony. He just whoa up. But the real battle right there is between that red car, 99 and 14. They're battling over who's 1 lap down to get the free pass, and I don't know how that turned out.
Hey, you see Brian Vickers in the 25 car right there.
Yep, there he goes. There he goes.
Hard into the outside wall.
Something happened to that car, that contact. I think he probably cut a tire down.
It is the free pass car.
You see that right rear is soft right there. He goes down in the corner.
Just comes around with it.
It's confusing to the driver because the way he got shoved around, he wasn't sure if he had picked up a lot of buildup on his tire or if in fact he had a flat. Now he wishes he had maybe thought I had a flat.
Pit road is open. No takers among the leaders.
It's only been 13 laps since that last restart, so not really surprising. Here actually comes Kurt Busch in the 2, Brian Vickers in the 25. It's a pretty hard lick to that outside wall by Denny Hamlin.
Yep.
Jeff Green is also in, Sterling Marlin and Dale Jarrett.
Clear.
We look at one more replay.
Gonna hit the wall. Caution will be out.
Sadler, Sorensen, and Mayfield are top 10.
I tell you, that 08 car, if he's not using that bad boy up, and if it's cooling like we think it is,
Oh, it's around, up on the curb,
that
the
didn't
blam.
good.
Good to go. Good to go.
Yellow.
Caution is out. Remember, Ryan Newman in the 12 car, a lap down, fighting Carl Edwards. This comes down on Junior.
Yeah.
There's nowhere else for him to go.
Left him no room whatsoever. Just kind of cut him off. You can see Ryan's he's coming down hard.
Straighten it up. You're good to go. Good to go.
I mean, no turn signal, nothing. Just
Nope.
left turn,
Start the
right
left front a little
front.
bit, Tony Jr. Yeah, please.
12th caution of the day. Look at the right rear of Jeff Green's Sandisk Best Buy Chevy from contact with the 14 of Sterling Marlin.
Opens the bottom up just a little. Sterling drives in too hard. See it time and time again here. That late entry into a corner here will just set you up to get wrecked.
Leaders are pitting. Jeannie.
He knew that. Just get a good finish out of it. That's
Turn
what
2.
Johnson's going to do. Trouble in turn 2.
Joe Nemechek has pounded the wall. And that is caution flag 15.
15 laps ago? I don't think so.
Watch the 01 up high.
Just gets in there on a little too high. When you get in high, it's a little dirty out there. You get that on the rear tires and around you go.
That's pretty hard hit. Well, let's try this one more time with where the caution flags have come out today. One over here, one over here, one over here, one over here. Here, 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 here. Bam, 15 caution flags.
Looked like to me 3 and 4 has been the real problem child.
She's about to strike 12.
8 laps.
To go, green flag.
Stewart got a real good restart. Jeff Gordon, watch him drive it off into turn 1 here.
Kind of like where Jeff was. He laid back a
Trouble.
And
Kenseth.
Kenseth hard in the outside wall.
Oh my gosh.
Caution will be out.
Let's see what happens to him here. Oh gosh, he's sideways on the straightaway.
Yeah, something
Something
big
broke.
time. You could have, there's something big time in trouble.
I bet it broke an axle or something. Because it turned sideways like that.
Way back on the straightaway.
Something definitely.
The good news is safer barrier.
You know, I had an issue yesterday in practice with a broken brake bracket. I don't think that was a brake problem. It happened on the straightaway where I don't think you'd be using the brakes. Almost looked like something broke in the drivetrain, maybe like an axle.
Now the impact punched a hole in the radiator oil cooler and gosh knows what else. So you see that snail's trail behind Kenseth, and it goes all the way back to the impact spot on the wall. They are going to halt the cars at turn 4 to clean that up so we can get back to green.
Look at the crew members on the 17.
They ask him permission.
Okay? Is it okay if we push it?
And the reason they're doing that, in that practice yesterday, Matt Kenseth had the problem in turn 1 and 2, was stopped up against the outside wall. 2 of his crew members went out there to see what the problem was. The next shot we saw, they were being escorted to the NASCAR trailer, so they definitely got permission. May we?
Okay.
Can we?